Hi, everyone. It should be a national holiday, but we all know it is. It's National New Annual Catalog Day. Hello, everybody. Coming to you live to talk about the book that I couldn't open for so long, the New Annual Catalog. So please get your copy out, follow along with me. This is your chance to comment, ask questions about the format of the catalog and where you might find certain things. I'm here to help. And while we're coming on, or while I'm waiting for everyone to come on, let's see here. It's May 1st, 6 p.m. Mountain Time. Oh my gosh. I got some sleep after work yesterday, which was good because then I got up at 12:30. Supposed to get up at 12, but got up at 12:30 and placed orders. I say orders because I had orders for lovely customers that were going directly to them. Then I had orders for lovely customers that are being packaged into kits and clubs, in Color Club, Zubilee, etc. And so I had fun. And I assume I had a pretty good list. I actually went over it today at 11, took a lunch break at 11, went over the order I had placed, all the orders. Everybody's was there. Everything I expected was there. I maybe ordered a couple of extra things, but nothing big. Just like a couple extra pack of DSP. Then I took a look at the inventory list, and then I made some choices. Purchased some product in anticipation of other product possibly going unorderable. So, I mean, I have been just stamping up all day long. Well, besides my job. If I wasn't calculating numbers, I was ordering from Stampin' Up. Hello, everyone. Hi, Anna. Hi, Jenny. Anna, is it Anna or Anna? Please tell me. I usually think it's Anna because there's only one N in there, but you please tell me how you like your name pronounced. From Salt Lake, you took a trip a few states over, didn't you? Yes, I hope you're having a good time there. You had mentioned that you went to Stampin' Up! Headquarters, which I think is really fun. I haven't been there, and so you can tell us all about it, but I'm sure it was great. Yeah. So as you come in, everyone, please say hello. Tell us where you are coming in from, and don't forget, get your copy of the catalog. Let's follow along because this is your time. Well, of course, you can ask me these questions anytime, but we are just focusing on the format of the catalog and all the beautiful things in it tonight because we can open it and look at it together. And so I want you to be able to ask me questions or tell me little things that you especially like. I'm sure that you will tell me lots of things that I don't even know about the catalog because even though I have looked at it probably more than the average demonstrator, I don't know everything. I find new little nuggets in it every time I look at it. So, hello, Michelle. Michelle, I saw that you have the COVID. Oh, and your mom does too. I'm so sorry. It's going to be a little miserable. And it won't be, but it's miserable first. And so, thinking of you. Wish I could be there to make you some chicken soup or whatever your favorite is. I make pretty good soup. Yeah, I have a self-directed tour. Nice. I think I've seen it online. Not the tour itself, but they have mentioned that line before. Just a minute. Oh, you know, it's beautiful spring. And with that comes out use. I swear, the last couple nights I've gotten to bed, I really have to pay more attention to keeping my windows closed because I love the windows open. But if I keep those windows open and then, like, I shut them even 1 or 2 hours before I go to sleep, it's not good. It's like attack. My eyes start hurting in the middle of the night. Hello, Carla. Very nice to see you. Carla has her catalog. I know you do. And so, yeah, I hope everybody's doing great and good. and jump in, or let me at least bring in the what do I want to say? Mosquito, okay? And let me make that the feature, of course. Your husband made some soup. That's good. But yeah, try to eat it a little bit. But I know it's I've had COVID, I think, 3 times, not on purpose. I certainly have measures to not have it, but that's how it went. And yeah, it's not fun. I would choose to do a lot of things for that. Okay, everyone, here is the beautiful catalog. And as you can see, and I'm sure you felt the difference when you got it, it's beautiful, kind of different. It's a different cover. The design, the actual cover is different, different material, but the focal point is very different from what we have seen before. And I love it, because this is what says Stampin' Up to me. It's gathering together. And yeah, this is great. Makes me want to have a beautiful garden party. Now, I would probably put it up on the deck, just practically speaking. I would, I would want my table and chairs on a hard surface. So I'm just going to suggest that right now, but I'll try not to be too funny, because really I love this. This is what Stampin' Up's about, right? It's about the connection. Yes, it's about the crafting. Yes, it's about getting the discounts, and but really it's about the connecting. It's about attending demonstrator events. It's about having your friends over. It's about creating a business, if you like. It's about all these things, right? And so I love that they just put it front and center, because this it's what it's all about. Okay, it's what keeps me coming back, and probably what keeps you coming back too. Yeah. So anyway, as we dive in, now I did want to show you, this is, how your catalogs come. If you choose, you can take them to an office supply store like I did. And yes, I know that's shiny right now, but I will take care of that in a minute. I had 2 clear covers put on it. You see this a lot. 2 clear covers and wire binding. And I also had some, what do I want to call these, dividers put in here. And I wrote, I don't know, they may end up getting all torn up, but I knew that I could tear them out if I wanted to. So I thought I'd give it a try. And I'm sure you have them with tape or something, but we're gonna let it fly right now. But that cost me about 12 bucks. Okay. So if you can find an office supply store that does that, and you're like me and you like to carry this around and look at it a lot, refer to it. And I mean, for me, it's out every time I have customers over. So you might want to think about doing that. Okay. So let's dig into this, right? We started the table of contents, of course. Let me do this. And I don't want to get the camera too far away. I think this is good. Let me see. Let me move this up and over a little bit. And good. Good enough. I wish I could take this off that says new catalog day, but it has to have a label. I don't know why. So anyway, it's just a software thing. So we'll deal, right? Beautiful pictures, easy. Right away, you can tell that it's, what I want to say, a little cleaner than it was before, right? So our other catalog, and I'm not going to compare and contrast every time. We have different format changes all the time, but I feel like in my experience, this was a pretty big change. And so, like right towards the beginning, you'd see that we had a neat situation over here, a little personal from Sarah and Shelly, and then a little section for the table of contents, and then you just like giddy up, right? And so you can see we have every suite, and I had every suite tabbed, and I had of tools, etc., tabbed, and you could find everything except for the online exclusives in this catalog. Every color, every format of tool, every marker, every whatever. You cannot put every item in this. probably a couple of reasons why. And also, a lot of things I'm going to say tonight are just my impressions. They're not empirical statements from Stampin' Up at all. I have time, of course, looking at the catalog myself. I have talked with a lot of my fellow demonstrators. I have talked with my customers. I have talked with my teammates. Um, I've talked with some of you about the format. So anyway, these are just my own impressions, as well as some more, what do I want to say, educated guesses on things. And while I support you telling me exactly what you think about it. If you don't like it, um, that's fine. You can say that. This is not a bitch session. So I shouldn't say that. This is not an hour or so where we are going to sit and talk about everything we hate about the catalog. And here's why. Because other things, I would call myself an optimistic realist, right? Which is I am going to take it as it comes. Not getting another catalog, so we're going to make the most of this one. And that said, though, I love a ton of the changes in here. And there might be a few things that I'm kind of clinging to, like, yes, I would like to see every single item, but really, that's not how I've been doing business for a while. I've been doing business by looking up items online, and I bet you've been placing orders or looking at things by looking online or following me and other demonstrators. So the needs of printed material has changed. And I think they're keeping up with that. I think it's a fresher look. I think it's probably more approachable for people who have never stamped before or who are getting into stamping. Whereas I used to hear our old catalog format could be a little intimidating. I don't remember a time when it was intimidating to me because that was 30 years ago. But I could see how it would be intimidating because it's everything. This is most of what you need to know. Everything else is on the site, right? thestampingzoo.com. I'm your resource as well. You can ask me all sorts of things. And you guys follow lots of people. So you're going to get a lot of information from a lot of different places. This is not the be all end all anymore. That said, I love it. Okay. But if you have different opinions from mine, that is fine. And you can even voice them here. I'd love, though, it has a little more impact to me if maybe you would tell me why you don't like something or the things that maybe you wish it would have had, because that helps me to know that how to help you better if I can. Okay. I hope that's how we can approach this. And, with that, let's kind of go back to this. So, table of contents, and you can see immediately there's like three big sections. There's step by step crafting, quick and easy options, and creativity your way. That's all you need to know. So, this is not laid out by stamp sets, dies, tools, colors. This is laid out by how you might approach your crafting experience. Okay. You might come into it and you might need step by step crafting, hand holding crafting. Then, as you get a little bit of experience and you get a few tools and you've done a few things that are step by step crafting, you are going to wade into the quick and easy options, right? And then, not too long after that, you're going to want to explore creativity your way. Okay, so I love that this puts a smile on my face because this is more about the crafter's experience than about as I want to say it's scientific, but a technical catalog. Okay, so then we have this lady. She's all like she's joining. She's joining, getting her rewards, and she is so happy. And so I hope that one of you joins my team while we're on this live. I will shout it out from the rooftops and I will talk with you about that. In fact, let's pop in and I will tell you about that right now. So it's a new month, it's a new catalog, and it's a new host code. If you will please use this host code on orders under $150, I would really appreciate it. It helps me bring every bit of extra goodness to your classes and also lets me give away prizes every week. So if your order is over $150, please don't add the host code because I want you to receive your own host benefits, which start at 10% and go up from there. Okay, now here is where we're talking about the Zoo Crew. So the Zoo Crew is my team of demonstrators. I love my team. I love having a team. I'm proud of them. And I'm always amazed by how much creativity and inspiration and friendship that they showed to me. And I love that component of being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And I would love for you to find out how much fun it is, or to come back to my team if you've been gone for a little while. Because guess what? Sometimes you just um, circumstances change, right? And so the cool thing about being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator or participating in the starter kit is that you can participate in it several times over your life if you'd like to. And so any of you who maybe have been on my team before or have been thinking about it, now's a great time. It's a great time. Okay, I've been talking about it a little, but let's go into before we talk about the numbers and what's in the starter kit, let me reintroduce you to all of those beautiful in colors. It's like I was thinking about them today. They are like subtle brights and bright subtles, right? Right between the subtles and the brights. And that is where I live. So I'm in love with these colors, subtle brights and bright subtles. And so lots of you are in my in color club, but some of you can take advantage of the in colors in this way. And that is during May, starting now, starting at midnight last night, you can receive a kit sent to you with over $200 of product in it, and you will pay $99 plus tax if applicable. You'll pay no shipping, and you will get all sorts of cool things. You will get to choose $125 of product of your choice, anything you want. I always say, if you want $125 of these mono liquid glues, that's what you can have, as long as we have the inventory for it. I would not suggest that. Get some more fun things. But you purchase 100 or you choose $125 of product, you pay 99 plus tax, and right in front of you on the screen, Stampin' Up! Is going to send you these 4 different groupings of items that are worth $82. And they are all about the new in colors, and they are gorgeous, as I just showed you in the lineup. And it's so much fun. There's so much crafting right there for you to start with, that even if you have nothing, if you've never crafted before, give it a try. Because between this and the $125 of product that you choose, you will start crafting immediately. Now, you can sign up to join my team simply by going to thestampingzoo.com and hitting the Join the Zoo Crew tab. Okay? You can call me if you have questions, and that's a no pressure call. Okay? I am here to answer questions, and you can choose what's right for you. It might be joining my team. But if it is, I'll just be very happy. And so I have some things listed. I had some things listed in my email today. This is really just the start of it. The starter kit is the start. What do I want to say? It's just like going to a clothing store and you getting a discount, uh, and then in return, them letting you shop there for a discount if you shop there often, right? So give it a try. But here's the extra cool thing about the starter kit is that you don't have to buy anything else. You can just take advantage of the beautiful starter kit and you don't have to buy anything else. And guess what? You don't have to return it. I'm not going to be calling you or texting you nonstop to see what's going on. Okay. neither is Stampin' Up. I will, if I don't hear anything, of course, usually I reach out to people immediately upon joining with a card and a letter. You can attend my demonstrator only monthly team meetings with optional class. And you can attend all sorts of Stampin' Up! Demonstrator only events. You get that discount to use with no minimum purchase requirements until the end of October. You guys, do you know how many fun things are going to come out between now and the end of October? And you get to shop early. Like, for example, I shopped a month early out of this catalog and played, and everybody was looking at stuff. And I was just playing because I have that benefit from the company. So please think about it. And like I said, ask me questions. You can text me or you can find my phone number over on the Join the Zoo Crew page. You can see lots of pictures over there too and see if it's right for you. But the deal doesn't get much sweeter than this, I don't think. Okay, so please take advantage of it. I'll be really happy for you and happy to have you come along for the Zoo Crew ride. Okay. So also in May, on May 11th, if you are going to be in Boise or you would like to be, I have a stamp camp here at the house. Make 4 beautiful cards using current Stampin' Up! Product. I'm sure it will all be from the new catalog this time. Okay, and the cost is $20 or free with a $25 order. So you can register for that. Also at stampingzoo.com. You do not pay until the day of class. Also, please don't forget, registration is open and going strong for my 2-day paper crafting retreat, the Spring Fever Fest. It will be here June 14th and 15th. It will be held at the Spring Hill Suites on Park Center. And please see all of the details for this and all of my events in the description below this video. Often there's a short description and then it says more at the end with 3 little dots. If you just hit that, then you will see all sorts of descriptions as well as the registration links, or just hit the links if you want to find out all of the information. And then if you want to register, you can, but it doesn't immediately take you into registration. Okay. Finally, I've got the Zubilee kit. It is a subscription kit that I designed myself. You get 6 projects sent to you for $45 a month. That includes shipping. You get about $25 of product and a PDF tutorial, video tutorials. I really have fun every month with this kit. I send little surprises too. And while it is a subscription kit, you can cancel at any time. However, I will hold a little carrot out for you. And if you stay for 6 consecutive months, I'm going to send you a goodie bag at the end or with that 6-month kit. Okay. So our first round of goodie bags is coming up pretty soon. How exciting. Okay. Very fun. All right, everyone. If you don't want all of the product, but you would still like to join me for the video tutorials and the PDF, you can purchase for just $15. I don't think I have a link up for that right now. I might. But anyway, if you have trouble finding it, just contact me. I will get it for you. No worries. And that's what's going on at the zoo. Can you believe that? I have so much fun. I just can't even help it. It's so fun. Okay, so now as we're jumping in, look, there's your step-by-step crafting. Okay, look at these ladies. They're having fun. Oh, they're laughing. So funny. I wonder what's in that coffee cup. Just kidding. It's coffee. Okay, and so here are just some of the cool kits that are step-by-step crafting, right? So you open the kit, all the instructions are in there, all the supplies are in there. You just need to grab some paper snips and go. And we did feature this by your side kit when it came out. I took a little time on my live to show it to you guys, and we made one of the cards, and oh my gosh, so cute. We ended up making them at my next stamp camp, and everybody really liked them. So please take a look. The kits are high quality. They are for young, old, men, women, seasoned crafters, and brand new crafters. Just because a kit is a step-by-step project doesn't mean that somebody like me, who's crafting for 30 years, doesn't like kits. I love kits. Sometimes I want to be led around and told what to make. And then sometimes I don't want to have any parameters, right? And so anyway, that's how it goes. Tina, hello. Hey, Tina, I am going to send you your new catalog in with your kit. You're in Color Club. I'm sorry. And that will be, it's going to be probably about the 20th of the month. It might be a little bit earlier though. So anyway, that's when I'm going to get it to you. And I know it's a few days after the catalog goes live, right? But I wasn't sure which option you wanted. So you just be watching for that. It's going to get your way. And in the meantime, you can look online or you can contact me with questions. Okay, and then we have, it's just talking more about the kits, all sorts of stuff, right? And so all of the kits are listed as online exclusives. So they're all on the catalog, on the website, right? So you can find them simply by going to my Shop Now tab down below or down above, wherever it is. And then over in the left, you can just find the kits section in the shop the products part, and you can see all the kits. Okay, and then but one kit that has its own section is the paper pumpkin. And the paper pumpkin comes to you every month. Okay, it's a set price every month. It's $25. That includes shipping. I think you may have tax on it depending on where you live, but it has all sorts of fun stuff in it. And there's a huge community of people that make alternates for paper pumpkin. I do sometimes. I have a hard time finding time for everything I want to do. I'll be quite honest. But it's very fun. It's very supported by the company. And so when you get this little box in your mailbox, you know that you have a lot of fun in store ahead of you. And so anyway, please try the paper pumpkin subscription if you haven't tried it before. It's a great place to start. Okay. Now we have the quick and easy options, right? So we were talking about the kits, the hand holding in a good way. And now it's like, okay, now you've got your feet. And so how about some quick and easy options? And these, oh my gosh, we talked about these in my first unboxing. And it is, well, let's see, first of all, let me skip around a little bit. Okay, so this is the mix and match ephemera and cards and envelopes. I've heard ephemera said a couple different ways, but I think I'm sticking with ephemera unless you guys tell me different. So 4 different ephemera packs, and you put them together with your own supplies or with these pre-chosen cards and envelopes. There's 5. These are very economical, you guys. Everything, because why wouldn't I? Every pack is $8, and there's 6 different packs, 2 different packs of cards, 4 different packs of ephemera. So you can get everything for $48. And then if you want to, you can add a stamp, hold your horses. If you don't want to even get involved in the stamping, you don't have to, because there's a pack that's just sentence. There's a something for everything, which is a very eclectic grouping. There's fully flowering, and there's labels and layers. Yeah, I'll show you just a couple of the cards I made. But first of all, let me show you. I mean, you can't top, this is not showing off as great as it is, but you can go online and look at this page, or of course, look in your own catalog, page 20. And they've set forth a lot of different examples for us. And since that has glare, I made some examples for you, and they're very close. Some of them are direct cases. Okay, but these are just taking those cards and then playing with them, right? Here's one that was not designed as designed in the catalog. I'm sorry. And then the cool thing is each of these card bases have a custom envelope that goes with them. Oh, it's so cute. And then it's the light pattern on the top. So you can write on it, of course. And then who wouldn't love to get this? This is a Betty Sparklers and Streamers kind of birthday. It's your birthday. So I love the ephemera packs. And I think you're going to also. If you are coming to my 2-day event, this is going to be how we craft during our crafty bingo night. So hang tight. You're going to get your hands on all of these. Look at this one. We made this one together during the unboxing, I think. So there's lots of different styles and ways of using these kits. You can piece them together with your existing supplies. You can stamp in coordination with these. Don't overlook them because they're really great. I've had fun with them. Okay, and then back here, they tell us even the top 10 crafting essentials. So, you know, after you got through the kits, now it's like, okay, do you want to branch out a little bit? Well, you need just a few little supplies, and here's where you can take a look at them. And so, of course, we've got the snips, dimensionals, a multi-purpose liquid glue. I might say seal, the seal tape runner, but hey, you see me use this too, so you know. And then we've got little Stampin' Spots for people who are just starting. This is a great little collection for just $26 of a bunch of bright inks, and there's a gray. And then different blocks. You know, you can just start with 2 different blocks. Here's a simple stamp set. This is a punch, right? The modern oval punch. And here's some note cards and envelopes, the chamois, and then here's me. That looks just like me, doesn't it? That's me. I'm one of your top 10 resources. As I said in the beginning, you have the catalog, and maybe you're a little uncomfortable with the new format. Well, that's what I'm here for. Okay. I'm here to help. Okay. As we're going through here, then this was another fun thing we did. If I can easily find it back behind me, I will. But on page 22, this is where all of the sketch items are. So many sketch ideas. Now, this is scratching the surface. As I told you before, if you go onto Pinterest and put in the search bar card sketches or card sketches with measurements even, you can find a plethora. Like, you can find so many card sketches that you won't have time to make them all, even if you live to 100. But we started out slow, didn't we? Here we go. So I actually made one of the sketches for you as a 3D item, and then we made a card for this. I think it was on Sunday. I don't remember anymore. The days of the week, they're running all together. So we started out with our sketch, and then we our card. And then I think I had one of the other sketches that I didn't, I couldn't show you. So this was the other card we made. And this, let's see if I can show you. This was what I was looking at. So, you know, you can see the sketch there. I mean, you can see the inspiration there, right? From here to here. So it's been a blast. I love the sketches. The sketches, I think after your comments about the sketch live and just looking at this and feeling how much fun and inspiration it gave me, I'm going to work sketch challenge regularly into my live. So be looking for that because it's fun. It's a great way to get your mojo going if you're not quite sure where your mojo went. Okay. Now this is talking about the color families. And again, it's showing you building blocks of how you can coordinate things in the color family to get your craft room ready. It might not even be a craft room. It might be a craft table. Okay. It might be a folding table you put away. These are all things I've had. It might be a coffee table. It might be the kitchen table. It might be a plastic piece of Tupperware that looks like a suitcase that you carry around and you're so excited about it. Okay. And then you just work up from there. But whatever you're using as your crafting space, it's showing you very easily here how to put things together to get started on crafting. That's one of the most important things, isn't it? And then a couple of other simple, um, what do I want to call them? Beginner, not really simple, but beginning type stamp sets that everyone's going to have success with. And I love this one. I need to get this. I forgot to order this. Oh my gosh. It says like, hey, good looking, insert clever message here. I love you, miss your face. I'm so glad you exist. $17. So I love it. I'd get it just for the hey. Yes, Taylor, you're going to see me another day. How are you doing? Yes. Okay, so more great ideas over here, right? Including the ephemera packs and then adding the stamps. So we're building the story for a beginning stamper, right? We're building the story. We're progressing. And we keep progressing here. We've got memories and more. As we've heard, we will be adding to our line of scrapbooking supplies. And welcome to any CTMH former makers. And welcome to the Stampin' Up! Team. And so anyway, here's some supplies for that. And then finally it says, wrap it up with a few essentials. And they even have this designer series paper is only $10, and it's a smaller, more manageable type of pack of paper, and it has two sheets that they're similar to the ephemera. They just punch out, so that's really cool. And then of course it shows you all sorts of products or all sorts of projects that you can make up here. And lots of times it will show you up in the smaller pictures different items, but like this the Baker's 3-color pack, I think it's back on the ribbons and embellishments, but you won't see it as, yeah, you'll just find it right there. And it will tell you if it's in the catalog, but not everything's in the catalog, right? So you'll get little clues for existing products all around. Then look at this, just another beautiful picture. And please don't miss these dies. This is Slight Nature. I think all of you have already put it in your cart. I know I put it in my cart. And so please don't miss that one. You'll see she's got a nice little setup here. And we are now going into the sweets. This is one of the sections that I really like the best, is that I have found that for my planning for classes, etc., I've had a much easier time looking at the sweets because they're all in the same section now. There's a sweet section. Okay. The sweets kind of like, hey, once you've done kits and then you've got a little bit of practice with a new stamp set, why not look at a suite? And a suite is a coordinated set of products. That's all it is. It will have a bundle, which is a stamp set and dies or a punch. It will have some sort of embellishment. It'll have ribbon. This has some, what are we calling them? Opal rounds assortment. It may have both. Okay. It will have some paper. This has gorgeous designer series paper. It's very, the Bertucci said it was very Isle of Capri, and that sounds good to me. So that's what I'm going to call it too. And then on the opposite page, all tweets, there are, of course, great ideas. So they were doing this, they were setting this out in different ways. And I believe, I don't have the exact wording on this, but they are showing us samples for sweet using the stamp sets, using the dies, okay? And then definitely there's one kind of wow card where they're using everything. This might be it. And just kind of showing how everything goes together. And these are different types of crafting, if you will. I guess they're different focuses, right? Like this one is focused on the beautiful stamps and then has a little bit of extra textural pieces in the middle. So just look for all of the ideas. It's what we all look for, isn't it? Yes. Thank you for sharing, Leslie. Lori. Yes. I saw Leslie wrote right above you. She says it's very fruity. Yes, it is. Then, of course, we have the Take to the Sky, and we work this. And so this is also going to be featured in my 2-day retreat. And some of you have already purchased the beautiful, what's going to be a beautiful kit. And so, again, it's got its own page with its own samples, right? So once you know kind of that they're doing those things, like this is one with a lot of stamping. This is one with kind of everything thrown in it. This has stamping too. Okay, and then here's a cool one to market. I didn't get this one yet because believe it or not, don't have time to work with every single product that I see. So I'm holding off a little bit, but I did buy the embellishments because I think I bought all the nope, I skipped one of the embellishments right here. I was thinking these look kind of these are going to cause me a lot of extra postage ink. They're going to get ripped up in the mail. Now, I might be wrong about that. So please prove me wrong. Wildly flowering, full of life. I can't wait to use this. I'm going to use it for a Jubilee, as you can see. So be watching for that. Might be next month. I don't know. You guys will tell me. Lily Pond Lane. Very cute. Lots of cattails and lily pads. And of course, the ducks, frogs. There's a koi. Did that come from paper? I think it did. Yeah, it's really cool. Anyway, see, I can get caught up in all of these. Thoughtful Journey. I've used this a lot. This is actually this month's Jubilee feature. So for my subscription kit that I design, everybody will be getting a selection of all of these products. They can add the bundle if they like. They can purchase it from themselves. They can purchase it from anybody, or they can use supplies that they already have. And of course, we have the Country Woods Sweet Collection. Look at all of these ideas. And that's partly because this suite has 2 stamp sets, 2 sets of dies, 2 sets of paper. Okay. And I'm sorry to tell you, this ribbon is unorderable currently, and we'll be back in June for you to enjoy. Okay. And then, but don't forget the cool embossing folder, and then of course the dots. So yes, there were a few things that went. Hello, Jean. Yes, you smack your head, Jean. Jean placed an order. Well, Jean's order placed before mine did. And partly that was Jean. That was because you were probably still up and I had to wake up. And also, I will contend that my list was probably well, no, I know this because I saw both lists, right? My list was a little bit longer, but I was coming for you, Jean. And I saw the beautiful things you ordered. We have a suite here with 2 stamp sets and 2 sets of dies. You can't beat this paper. It's so pretty to me. It's all of the in colors plus a few things were added to create more depth and interest. And I know that. I sound like a concept artist, don't I? That's because I just watched a video today with the concept artist that designed this. And I'm going to post this for you tonight because I don't think I posted it yet, but it's very interesting to listen to our concept artist speak about the products. And I think they are one of the keys to Stampin' Up's success because if you, not hating on any other companies, okay, but if you look at our art, our different types of stamps, our, oh gosh, the distinctive technology of stamps, etc. Other company stamps don't look like that. Okay. They're more simplistic, in my opinion. So, anyway, I will post that and you can listen to the concept artists talk about what their inspiration was, what their goals were with these products. And you'll be really probably as amazed as I am. So glad we have them. Here is our beautiful mini and irregular Stampin' Cut and Emboss machines. This is also where you'll find down here. You'll also find the plates, which you do need to replace occasionally. You'll find both of the plates down here just for quick access. There's the order numbers, but of course, Online's quicker. Okay, then we have bundles. And yes, here's my tab. So now we have just some bundles. These are new bundles. And I'll show you in a minute how you know these are new versus the ones that we're bringing back. Okay, because we don't have the little red ends anymore in the catalog. I'm kind of liking that. I thought I wouldn't like that, but now I'm fine with it, and I actually kind of like it. Why? Because I think you should just focus on the product, and because something is quote unquote new, a new release, does that make it any more or less beautiful or inspirational to you? No. So just get what you like. It doesn't matter if it's brand new or not. Just people like me who are running a business deal with that. And you know what? I keep it up here in the steel trap. Yeah. Or I look it up online or see if I already have it. So anyway, here are the bundles. Okay, you get to see a great picture of the stamp dies and then beautiful supply or beautiful projects. Again, this one looks really fun. In fact, in my trucking along class from last year, we made these by hand. You know, I had you scoop them on the score pal. And really, this looks like they're going to turn out cuter with less work. So I'm really excited for those. Here's the deal with the scaling of these. Remember how we used to have a picture that was, and it would tell you exactly what it was scaled to, 100%, unless it said otherwise, right? So it would show you the picture and it would be the exact size of the stamps. But it's not like that anymore. And here are a couple of reasons. One's kind of a guess and kind of a more educated guess. Okay. One reason is because uh, it takes up less space in the catalog, right? And it weighs less, then it costs less for all of us to ship. The other idea that comes to mind, which a bit of an educated guess, is that you all know that we have these very, oh gosh, let me try and have an appropriate name that I can say with you, with a group of people. Unscrupulous companies take our designs and make them into cheaper versions. Look at my face. Ugh. Cheaper versions in all respects. And then they sell them for cheaper. And they look like Stampin' Up! Designs. These are copyrighted art designs. These designs are owned by Stampin' Up! You will see whenever I have marketing material, I always say they're copyrighted. Images copyright by Stampin' Up! Okay. Stampin' Up! Owns this stuff. And yes, you can go out onto a couple of websites and you can find things that look like Stampin' Up! Because they've ripped off the designs. I don't know how else to put it, right? They've ripped them off. Well, one way they can do that really easily is by just taking the catalog and scanning it and putting it into production. Okay. This is a clever way. At least they have to order the stamps at first. You know, like good luck. Take your own measurements. We're not going to be helping you rip us off anymore. So I do like that. And it doesn't inhibit me from knowing how to use them or what to do with them. So, you know, it gives you some measurements. Like this says assembled rosette is 3¼ inches. Well, just get it and play with it. You can tell from some of the designs roughly what it will look like. So it's a little bit of inconvenience for some, but a benefit to many because I don't want anybody else selling these beautiful designs with their subpar materials. I should probably get off my soapbox about that. But I'm very glad that actually, if this is a way to combat that theft, that they do it. Yeah. Tina loves the new catalog. Tina, I'm with you. Okay, here's our hearts and hugs, friendly fins, just fun little animal bundles. And here's one that we should mention because you get a choice now on a couple of stamps, a couple of bundles. You get to decide if you want a die or a punch. And there's Pluses and minuses to both, right? So this is a really great one. Keeping tabs, and look at that, all these different patterns on the tabs, and then you put all of these little labels on the tabs, and they look really artsy and professional, and you can put them in a notebook, or you can just put them on a card as designed. But you can either punch them out, or you can die cut them. So the die cut, and this is on this particular one, the die cut's $12. The punch is 23. So that might be a benefit for right there, right? You might just want to pay almost half price to get the die instead of the punch. The punch is going to be much faster, but maybe punching hurts your hand. So, maybe you have carpal tunnel or it just hurt your hand. I know that once I punch 50 things out, like 50 circles, um, I need a break. My hands froze it in place. Insert punch. Okay, so you might want to die. Maybe you want both. I don't know. But in any case, I'm glad that we have an option. They might be doing a little bit of market research here to see which we choose when we have the option. Okay, so anyway, you can bundle those. Yeah, so in this particular instance, US dollars, the bundle is 27.75 with the die or 37.75 with the punch. Okay, see is that. Now we have this one labeled with love. Oh, this would be a starter. I mean, it's not just for starter stampers, but it'd be a great one because it has all sorts of sentiments in it, good imagery, general pictures that we can use for lots of things. You can either get a die that is $23 and it has 3 dies, or you can get a punch, it's $23, same price, and you just punch out one. I still think the punch would be faster, but again, if you once you get into the repetitive motion of punching, it is tough. I know, Leslie, we could talk about contraband. They steal the ideas lots of different ways. They probably steal the ideas during manufacturing as well. But they're not going to be stealing them through the imagery anymore. So that's cool because they can make a stamp set that they want this tiny. Go ahead. Fine with us. We don't want your cruddy old crap. Okay, so here's a beautiful stamp set, of course, layers of beauty. It's a bundle, and it's bundled with decorative masks. We have all ice dies or a punch. Now we have decorative masks, right? We also have hybrid embossing folders, which is a cool addition. And so please look for that. I've seen a ton of designs with this, and it's sucking me in every time. Do I need another rose stamp set? Probably not. But you know what? This one's just a little different and very showy. So, attention shoppers. This was the first thing I saw that really piqued my interest. And then I haven't bought it yet because I didn't work it into classes yet. But I think I will because it's really cute. There's only one thing that um, I don't okay, I'm an accountant, you know that. And so when I read shopping is always a good idea, I get it. It's funny. You know what I mean? But there are some people I should not be suggesting that to. None of you, of course. Just people. Okay. Anyway, so when I see it, I go, oh my God, I know certain people that I should not give that to. But anyway, it's super cute. A lot of people have played with it. And so then, of course, you get this big burger like this thing. They have made this so realistic looking. It kind of makes me hungry right now. Look at that. Delish. And then they put some flames. There's a flame die. They haven't missed a trick. You get a knife, hot pepper, sorts of things to make this perfect burger, right? Who wouldn't love that? They've got a happy Father's Day. You're kind of a big deal. Here's to a great guy. Time to celebrate. I like that. And then there's this really cool retro TV. Sketched butterflies. These are gorgeous, as well as some versatile butterfly dies. Those are going to be fun to play with. And nice sentiments as well. And then we have this one that's very, very popular, I believe, at least with my customers and me, it is. This will be the set that I am featuring in the first month of the In Color Club. So if you would like to add this onto your order, just let me know. A couple of you did so already. But if you purchase it from me during the month of May and you're in the In Color Club, I give you a $5 discount off of it. I was going to, what was I going to do? I think I was going to pay the tax or shipping. Anyway, it wasn't even $5. And I'm like, no, I'm giving him $5 off. So just a little perk, just a little thank you for that. These are 12 different circles. Okay. So they're all nested. They all have different finishes. And whoa, even if you're not that excited about the stamp set, which I think, yeah, I think you're going to really be able to turn out with this stamp set. I think it's a sleeper. But what's not a sleeper are these dies. They're very easy to tell that these are going to be something special. Okay. And then, of course, we have some great nature in the grove, the loveliest tree, reminiscent of a stamp set that we had for years and years, our longest selling stamp set, I believe. Snapdragons, which reminds me, a new kit came out today. It's Happy Hollyhocks. I have a video, probably just a couple of posts down, and it looks really happy. Yeah, I mean, they're hollyhocks, right? Did I just say it looks really happy? Oh my God, it's called Happy Hollyhocks. Well, they nailed it. Okay, and then Seaside Wishes. Now, this is a hybrid embossing folder. If I had another one out, I would show you. I don't have this set, but it is something where you have the embossing folder and you can put dies into it as well as paper, and it will emboss and cut at the same time. That's another time-saving thing. This is great for like swaps. And finally, okay, so I told you there's a way to tell the items that are new versus the items that are carrying over. Well, there's a whole section called Encore. Encore. And so it will show you the stamps and dies, the bundles, I guess the previous bundles that are carrying over. These are not bundle priced anymore, right? Because that goes away. After their first debut, you get 10% off. So you get 10% off of all of the bundles we just went through. But for these that have been around for a little while, still great products. You can still get them, but you're not going to get your 10% off. Okay. So they are priced accordingly. I think I have every one of these. I don't have Adoring Hearts. It was out for a long time and then it came back after Valentine's Day. So anyway, I have, of course, the majority of these. You've seen me work with them, but again, lots of different pages of all these carrying over things. Probably my favorite, if you're looking for one that has just been around and is super popular, is Playing in the Rain. You can emboss, you can color, you can die cut. It goes with DSP, or you can just stamp. It is versatile. It's for men, women, children, aliens, anyone you're sending a card to. I say get that. Playing in the Rain. So all sorts of cool product to look for. But of course, don't forget, you can find all of these on the online exclusives. No, not online exclusives, but you can find all of these things listed on the catalog online as well. And so let's see here. I'm going to skip just a couple sections or it'll be like, 5 hours. But there are some separate stamps. So after the Encore stamps, then there are some separate stamps. Some are returning, some are new. There's the Doggone Friendly stamp. It's returning. But then this one, the Leaf Collection, it's brand new. Okay. They're just all incorporated. So these are, remember we're kind of advancing our crafter, right? We're advancing our paper crafter. And now our paper crafter is so advanced, they've worked through all the other products that they can just pick and choose separate stamp sets and work them into the rest of their crafting experience, right? Here's one that's very pretty, and it has a nice quote, not quote. It's the name is skipping me, but it's from Proverbs 3, 5 to 6. Please, someone tell me. Anyway, oh, Rhonda says, I need the motorcycle one like yesterday. Rhonda, hey girl, let's look at the motorcycle. We were just there, weren't we? We're just there in the encore section. And it's a vroom vroom for sure. It's a good one. I thought it had a lot of different pieces and parts. And I think you can either die cut. Did I just go by it? There it is. Legendary Ride stamp set and dies. If you haven't seen this already, here you go, Rhonda. That's a good one. $32 for the dies and stamp set. Dad, the coolest, classic, authentic you since forever. Right on. It's your birthday. You are legendary. With flames and spokes and different motorcycle parts. I don't know. There we go. Good job. Good job, Lisa. You knew spokes. Look at me. I'm such a motorcycle enthusiast. But you know what? You could teach me a thing or two, Rhonda. Okay, Bible verse just popped into my mind. Bible verse. I'm not a complete heathen. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and He will direct your path. I think that would be very nice on a card. And so, anyway, there's everything, something for everyone, as you can tell. We've got the motorcycles. We've got the Bible verses. We have flowers. We have turtles dancing in the rain. Thank you, stamp. This is a great one. It's called My Small Business. And it has kind of everything you would need if you are running a little Stampin' Up! Business, but it's really for every business. If Brene is watching this, Brene, this could be a stamp set that you might like to have. Thanks for being an amazing customer. Thanks for supporting my small business. Your support deserves a big thank you. That's probably what you're going to say. And you can do this in all different colors and personalize it to your business. And of course, then there's this beautiful big thank you that would look great embossed. Okay. I know I said I wasn't going to talk about every single item, but I can't help it. They're also great. Okay, so moving on here, you'll see lots of these products live and in person with moi, okay, every Thursday night, 7 p.m. Mountain Time, or anytime during replay, right? And I'm trying to come on more than once a week. I have not settled on a particular time. Once I do, I will let you know. I'm kind of feeling out the different time slots and trying to make sure that I can do it consistently, and then I'll choose a time. But for right now, I'm just coming on when I have time. We will see you, Michelle. I hope you feel better the next time I talk to you. Here's the cute little sweet peas. It has some cute punny type sentiments in it. And I mean, the pictures. Look at this one. Hello, Grumpy. Somebody told me they were going to get that and use it for their teenage boy. Like every day, she said. Every day he could get a grumpy card. Which I'm sure would make him grumpy, right? You make him a cute little grumpy card, and then he'd just be grumpier, and it would be funny. Okay, now we get back here to the ribbons and embellishments. And my binder tab kind of cuts it off, but it's one beautiful page, and then you've got everything listed here. And again, this is where you can shop on the online exclusives for even more ribbons and embellishments. There's a huge layout of embellishments on 114 and 115. Now, I'm not seeing any questions. Does anybody have any questions? If I missed any, please let me know. And if you're watching on replay and you have a question, just go ahead and post it. I will go through this. I'll watch it and help where I can. Okay, and then the adhesives are on the page where I'm kind of like, I'm not sure about these. I'm not sure about these binder tabs I put in here, but I'll just rip them out. Okay, and here's a nice selection of all of our embellishments. And then, of course, we have for water techniques, they've featured a really cool stamp that would be perfect with watercoloring. And then they have more ideas over here, etc. And the tools. And then let's see here, add more fun to your cards. They have even a few other little things. So they're like, okay, we've showed you the individual stamps. Now let's show you some of the individual tools that you might like to have and how to make things. This is still an idea book, okay? It always was, and we still have tons of ideas in here. They're showing us different window sheet shaker cards. I like that one, and I don't know that I've made one kind of like that. So anyway, I like it. It gave me an idea, right here. It's talking about how to use the masking paper and showing you ideas of how to use the masking paper. Okay. And so that is really helpful. And let's see here. This is a cute little stamp set. I haven't really looked. Sometimes you see them and you don't see them. So this is cute. Hello, Cindy. And then we've got, if you want to make some texture, right? So they were talking about water techniques. Now we're talking about texture. They were talking about masking. So they're really still giving us all those great techniques. Then we're talking about embossing, emboss like a boss, right? And here's all of your cool embossing folders. And we talked about them in my unboxing. Some of them are huge by old standards, and they're really fun. They have lots of possibility. And then, of course, here's some more just inspiration and techniques and ideas. And then here is our color wheel. Created such a stir, right? So many people, if you went to Onstage, which I did not, but if you went to Onstage in Houston, you got a working 3D color wheel. That still works. I got news for you. It's not a separate thing, but you can still use it. And we have already, so I'll keep referring to it, but the company has told us that they will have one very similar to what came out in Houston. They will have one for purchase later in the year. So I hope that will be a really fun add-on to people's orders. And of course, it'll be nice to have that too as well. I like the additional piece. What do I want to say? I like the options that the additional piece gives you, how it groups colors for you real quickly. Basically, this is it. Okay, this is the color wheel. And then the other page of it is basically what was on the back of the color wheel, only the back of the color wheel have these pictures of examples. So you have the color wheel. I hate to disappoint you. You can get the real one, the real 3D item. I think what they were doing was they were modifying it to take out, what were they doing? They were taking out, maybe they're taking out the iron colors or something. I don't remember. They were doing a slight adjustment to it. I shouldn't get hung up on that. Just know that you can start using the color wheel at any time, or Google color wheel, their color wheel technique, and you can find out about what it means. But we'll talk more in color wheel terms as this goes on, right? I learn more about it too. I have a very limited knowledge of it, but I'll get better and you'll get better. Okay, and then you have all of the colors. This looks very similar to what you expected to see before. Okay, so all of the colors and different formats of how to order them. Cardstock, the classic stamp and pad, the refill, which I think these two should always be purchased together if available, the stamp pad and the refill, and then the blends. So those are our alcohol markers. Okay. And then finally, you have a great index. And this is not a stamp index now. Okay. This is broken out by different types of product. Let me just bring this up. So it's broken out by adhesives and it shows you where they are. They're on 2 pages. It's embellishments and it talks about different types and it tells you where they are. Okay. Adventurous Sky. Now this is all the dies. Okay. And then, so it goes forward like that. And I think somebody, I don't remember when, but somebody told me that Wink of Stella is not on this page. I'll show you where to find Wink of Stella in just a minute. Jenny Miller says they're taking out the in colors. I thought that. Are they taking out all of the in colors? And maybe they're just using our regular lineup of 40 colors plus basic beige. I don't know. But anyway, they're taking out the colors probably so we can use it longer, so that as the in colors retire, it doesn't become kind of superfluous. You know, you're going to have colors in there that are not going to be current, and then that is going to be kind of confusing. Okay, and then here's this lady. She's so excited because she just signed up to be a demonstrator to get the starter kit. Now, when you sign up to receive the starter kit, you are a demonstrator. I'm putting it in quotes because we're all called demonstrators. We all get the same kind of sign up process. Some of us may get freebies at certain times of another, but we all have the same sign up process. And what you decide to do with it is up to you. Okay. So if you just, as I've said before, if you just want to stamp and be alone in your own crafty space, then that's fine. And if you want to stamp only with friends, that's fine too. If you want to come online and, make a fool of yourself like I do, that's good too. The company's going to support you in whatever you do. And as a member of my team, that's exactly what I'm going to do for you also. I may ask you questions. I may give you information about your options and the free things that you get once you're a member of my team. But I force you to do anything. Okay. I just want everybody to have a great experience. That's the only guideline that I go on. The other guideline I go on is that everybody is welcome on my team. Okay. As long as you can legally purchase the starter kit, you can belong on my team. And I can't wait to see you. So I hope lots of you want to come in and join for that. And there's all sorts of QR codes that you can scan for more information. Sometimes I will scan or I will post my own QR codes. Hello, Cynthia. How are you? You post, what I want you post. You hold your camera up to this. I can't show you right now, but you hold your camera up to this, okay, like you're going to take a picture of it. Then instead of snapping the shutter, once this is up in your camera lens, it will show a website name. It's kind of a gold color on the iPhone anyway. And then if you just touch that, it's like a quick link. It'll take you to that page. So that's how you use those if you never have before. And if you haven't before, it's okay because they're all new to us at some point in time, right? I didn't use them for a long time, and then somebody told me, and I was like, okay, I can do that now. That's easy. And that's really it, my friends. Of course, I want to see what kind of questions you might have about the beautiful page here. But if you will allow me to make a few clicks, just 1 minute. I want to show you just one thing here, because I told you I'm here as a resource for you. And of course, I want to give you insight into all of the resources that I can and more. And so I'm just so happy to have you here. So let's see here. If we go into, oh, and I have to do the weather was on last week's video. It actually was from 2 videos. I did a drawing, and I will show you guys. I'll post it as a post, but we will do that in a minute because right now we want to go over and look at the stampingzoo.com. So if you hit the stampingzoo.com, then you see like there's a teeny picture of me right up here. Okay. I don't know. Just pay attention to this. It says you're shopping with Lisa Harden. Should see the United States flag. That means you're in the right place. Okay. And so if you just hit the menu, like you don't know where anything else is, if you just hit the menu, you can shop products. Okay. Look, we even have a section for close to my heart products. So if any of you are former close to my heart makers, welcome, first of all. And second of all, we have a section for you, and you know more about the carryover situation than I do, but I'm somewhat versed on it. So anyways, even a section for you. Then down here, there's Kits Collection and Kits Paper Pumpkin. And so if we go into Kits Collection, you further check it into card kits and crafting kits. And we have some card kits, well, and some crafting kits are stamping and some that are not stamping. This one is not stamping. I'm guessing it's only $14. Get out of town. Let's take a look. Yep, there they are right there. See your beautiful sentiments? You can use them in Dutch, Spanish, no, Dutch, French, English, and something else. I don't know what. Oh, German. I can remember. But anyway, here they are. Oh, look at this. I'm in love. It makes me want to plant hollyhocks. And I don't even love them as the plant, but I love these cards. So please don't forget about this. And then you just add them to your cart and, you know, get going. Have fun. As my friend Stampin' Ducky says, Bob's your uncle, right? Okay, here's another that released today. City Sights. Isn't this one great? It has a stamp. It just has an image stamp. And then like this other textural piece. I love it. I love the colors. This is definitely, could be a masculine set, could be an all Asian card set. It's $21. And you can see here what all the kits come with. So all these paper pieces, okay, envelopes, of course, a stamping block, some tear and tape, some other adhesives, might be dimensionals, some metal type embellishments, and then an ink spot. So again, you put a pair of paper snips with this, that's it. And you can probably even use some old scissors from your own house if you don't have them. Okay. Now, occasionally, a kit will be so popular that it takes a while to get it back in stock. It will just say currently available. If you come here and you're looking for a kit that you used to remember or whatever, and you can't find it, and it doesn't say currently available, guess what? It's gone. So kits come and go, okay? Like the wind. No, they stick around a lot longer than that. But kits come and go. They do not have a specific retirement date. So if you want one of the kits and you see that it's available, my suggestion is to get the kits. What did that stamp set say? Shopping is always a good idea. Well, in that case, it is. Okay. You need to watch the inventory list on things sometimes and so on. And so you can see, I mean, if there's not a kit that everybody loves in here, then I don't want to know that person because there's something wrong with them. Okay. Look at this one. This one's like such a cool winner. $13, 9 cards. I mean, where do you get 9 beautiful cards for $13? No stamping and just a bunch of gorgeousness. So this is always a top seller. It's a repeat seller, and it's one that I recommend to people all the time. So I hope you have fun looking at just a few of those things, okay? And then I finish this out by telling you that Debbie Green won our my most current drawing, and I'm going to send her the Abundant Beauty decorative masks. Debbie, I haven't even used them yet. They're brand new. Can you believe it? No, I have my own set. And so these are a lot of textural pieces. Debbie, do you mind if we open them? Let's open them. These are not currently for sale, but we do have other masking. Remember the Abundant Beauty stamp set I showed you? Well, you can do layering masks with that. My friend Donna Gray did a great video on that. So if you have any questions about it, you can go over and watch Stampin' with Donna G. She's currently in Mexico, but she did a great video about it. and she is from Australia. Okay, so we have a houndstooth. I had to get him out after all. Debbie, sorry. These are like all occasion. Okay, snowflake, leaves. Okay, and then this, I just remembered. These are layering masks as well for sunflowers. Talk about popular. I think when these masks, I think these were one of the items that kind of like went in or came out for us and then were unavailable after the first day. Eek. Customers don't like that for some reason. Can you believe that? Customers get kind of mad about that. But how are we to know? So anyway, yes, Jenny, new basic fish. I've been using it and loving it. Hope you have too. Okay, so this is coming out to Debbie Green. Thank you, Debbie, so much. I believe I have your address. It's been a while, but feel free to message me. And so every Thursday, when you watch my videos, if you share, as the stampers have been doing tonight, you go out to either YouTube or Facebook. You copy the link in YouTube, or you hit the share arrow in Facebook, and then you share to your social media sites. And then if you come back into the video itself and write shared, then I grab your name. In next drawing, you are eligible to win a prize. Whatever. Sometimes it's a bundle, sometimes it's masks, sometimes it's I don't know what. I have all sorts of things in the treasure chest. Okay, but it's almost always beautiful Stampin' Up! Product. So thank you so much, everyone. And I'm just so glad to see you. I will be watching here for questions, comments, etc. You know, your comments help me a lot in choosing the things that I will be using with you during lives and in classes. So I love if you just take a few seconds and give me your thoughts. I love that. It really helps me out. Okay, everybody, I hope you have a great night. And I'm going to go my catalog again. I think I've got it memorized, but I really want to work hard to get it completely memorized. All right, everybody. I'll talk to you soon. Oh, I almost forgot. Tomorrow is my night to go live. It's iffy, you guys, because I'm having some oral surgery tomorrow. Having a tooth removed and 2 implants placed at the same time. So I'm gonna play it by ear. Okay. I'm gonna come live if I can because it'll be great fun. But I might not be of this world right then. Okay. I might be laying in bed. I just need to see how it goes. But regardless, I will post. You'll either see a going live request or you will see not going live on Thursday night. But I'll come back to you as soon as I can, sometime during the weekend at the worst case. Okay. All right, everybody. Have a great night. I'm really leaving now.